Merry Mars Day, lovely, and welcome to today's daily energy check-in. I will be covering the daily energy for February the 18th, 2025. The sun is officially entering Pisces, so we are going to definitely feel the shift if you hadn't already. The moon is still in Scorpio, so yesterday's daily energy we talked about how all of the water signs were present. Today we have that energy showing up again. It just looks a little different. The daily energy adds up to 2, which represents Cancer. The sun is in Pisces, so we have that second water element there, and the moon is in Scorpio, so we have that third water element there. And so let's talk a little bit about the smoke. It's been a minute since I've had like incense right here at the table, and so this is definitely in alignment because the smoke is like blowing in my face, and that's what I was going to talk about with the Piscean energy that we are entering. And so when it comes to Pisces, Pisces planetary ruler is Neptune, and Neptune is a planet of spirituality but also illusions, okay? And so it's the planet of the illusions because it represents our subconscious, our dreams, and our fantasies, which often lead to a tendency to perceive things as we wish they are versus seeing it as it truly is. And also blurring reality, you know, creating confusion. So on this day, on the 18th, we have a lot of war challenging energy because the planet Mars is here, representing that Scorpio, and well, Scorpio is its like co-planetary ruler, but the Scorpio, we have the Aries, and so there's definitely a lot of things coming to the surface for us to really be honest about when it comes to truth and what we believe or what we want to believe as true, what truths we have subscribed to that are not serving us positively, okay? Because it could be serving our ego. It could be serving our ego and serving us in ways that we wanted to, but not necessarily in ways that are helping us evolve as a being. So on this day, again, self-awareness, fortitude is going to be key, especially because right now we're really in the thick of it. As we're in this 9-year, every month is going to bring a new challenge. And so on this day, since we have this very intense energy, our inner shadows are definitely going to come to the surface, as they have been already. A lot of you have been feeling it, a lot of you have been seeing it. But on the plus side, just like yesterday, we do have that 11 energy, that double Leo energy, bringing us strength and courage and fearlessness when it comes to doing what needs to be done. And that Aries energy is also bringing that forth and calling for us to lead, intentionally. Okay, so like I said, release the smoke. Some of you, that may be literal. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on the Crystaline Mars show, so y'all meet us there, or run it back to episode 353. But this 11 energy is showing up a lot. It showed up yesterday, it's showing up today, it's showing up with the episode of the day adding up to 11, and that 11 is representing that leadership energy. You know, and this is all preparing us for this Aries season that is right around the corner. Okay? And so when it comes to the smoking, some of you have been having, you know, some attachments when it comes to that. You may have been subscribing to different stories that you have taken on, that you have adopted as truth for you, in regards to maybe it helps with anxiety, or maybe it helps you with, you know, unlocking higher levels of consciousness. And there's a truth, but there is also a lie to all things. And so I want you to remember that it's not about looking at these things as bad or as evil or as the devil per se, because everything is not necessarily that, but everything is a spirit, either manifested or unmanifested. All right, so when it comes to the spirit of marijuana, first off, what we're smoking nowadays, what's being circulated around, is not what it used to be. Unless you're growing it from homegrown, unless you're growing these things from the crib, then I guess we could talk. That's another conversation that we can have. But when it comes to what you're really consuming, what you're really inhaling, again, you don't know what that is, right? And so this energy is trying to show itself in different ways to, again, keep you on a certain timeline. Even when it comes to other things that you are attached to or addicted to. Those things are coming to the surface for us to address. Okay, and so definitely be honest with yourself, and I would recommend that you start to do the work, and it goes beyond just putting it down. First, you need to have the understanding, and that's what this Pisces energy is going to bring us. Like, if you really ask for the truth, you will receive the truth. You will see the truth for what it is again. All right, the Crystaline Marshall, y'all may really want to go look at this show because we didn't get into it yet, but I'm channeling it a lot. So some of y'all may definitely need to run it back if you didn't join us there. But episode 353. But I'm going to talk about the message of the day is, would you rather sweet lies or bitter truths? Would you rather sweet lies or bitter truths? And Pisces energy can give you either one. Pisces energy can give you either one. Okay? And it could give you sweet truths ultimately. And that's the goal, is for us to transcend and not look at it as bitter truths or sweet lies. But how can we see the truth that lies within the lie and bring them together and create a sweet truth, which ultimately serves us. Okay? And so again, like I was saying, it's not about identifying these things as bad, but it's more so evolving your perspective of it. Is it really serving your spirit? And y'all know we are in the spiritual warfare year 9. And so this is the time for us to really, really, really look in the mirror at and see who we are, where we are, and what lies are we telling ourselves. So this will be a good day. This is going to be a good day to enter this Pisces energy with an open mind. And when I say open mind, I mean open to the higher truth. Because many things can be true depending on your perspective, depending on what level you're on. Okay? Depending on what lens you're looking at, depending on what angle you're looking from. But the goal is for us to connect with and download and upload that higher truth. So ask yourself those hard questions so you can receive those truths that will ultimately help you get to where you're trying to go. Unless you want to continue to stay in this circle, stay in this loop. All right? But also on this day I channeled, is it worth trying to repair? Is it worth trying to repair? My battery is dying and this sucks. We gotta go. The battery is dying. So we're gonna close this out. The colors for the day are white. The crystals for the day are jet, dragons, bloodstone, red, jasper, unakite, and the rituals are leave me the F alone and the cut and clear. Head over to crystalinemars.com and get what you need. It's time to cut it out. Peace and love. Ashe. It's time to go, baby. It's time to let it go. No more extensions.